Have you ever wondered how the life of a lion, the king of the jungle, begins? Well, it all starts with a gestation period of roughly 100 days. During this time, the expectant lioness will isolate herself from the pride, seeking a secluded den to give birth. These dens can vary from thick bush areas to quiet riverbanks, but they all serve the same purpose: to provide a safe space for the newborn cubs. When the time comes, these little kings and queens of the future are born blind and helpless, each weighing just over a pound. They're entirely dependent on their mother for everything from food to protection. Mother lioness, now turned fierce protector, will stay with her cubs for the first few weeks, rarely leaving their side. Her nurturing and protective instincts are paramount to the survival of her cubs. But even under the watchful eyes of their mother, the survival rate of these cubs is less than 50% during their first year. The threats are numerous and omnipresent. Predators like hyenas and leopards can pose a significant threat. Even the harshness of the environment, with its unforgiving heat and scarcity of food, can take its toll. The survival of the cubs is also heavily influenced by the stability of their pride. A stable pride means more eyes on the lookout for danger and more bodies to defend against threats. However, if a new male takes over the pride, the cubs' lives are in jeopardy, as the new king often kills off any cubs not his own to ensure his lineage. So even in their infancy, these future kings face a world fraught with peril. Their survival is a testament to the resilience and strength that characterizes their species. It's a brutal and unforgiving start to life, but it's the only way they learn the rules of the wild, the laws of the jungle. So, the journey of the king of the jungle begins with a fight for survival, right from the moment they are born. From helpless cubs to playful adolescents, how does a lion cub grow into its royal mantle? The answer to this question lies in the intricate dance of nature. The journey from a cub to a full-grown lion is a fascinating process, filled with trials, tribulations, and triumphs. When a lion cub is born, it's completely helpless, relying on the mother for everything. It's a tender period of dependence, marked by the nurturing care of the lioness. From a tender age, the cubs start their education in the wild. Their mother, a seasoned hunter, becomes their teacher, imparting the skills they need to survive. The cubs watch their mother's hunting techniques, learning the art of stealth and patience. They practice with their siblings, their play fights mimicking the real-life struggles they'll face in the future. It's a powerful form of learning by doing, where every frolic is a lesson in survival. As the cubs grow, their bodies undergo significant changes. Their once soft coats become sleek and muscular. Their small paws transform into powerful weapons, and their innocent eyes reveal a fierce determination. These physical changes are accompanied by a shift in their behavior too. The playful cubs start taking on more responsibilities, venturing out on their own to hunt and explore their surroundings. The role of the father and siblings in this growth process is equally important. The father, the king of the pride, sets an example of strength and courage for the cubs to emulate. The siblings provide companionship and competition, pushing each other to strive harder and become stronger. Growing into royalty is not an easy task. It requires strength, courage, and a keen understanding of the laws of the wild. But with the guidance and support of their family, the cubs gradually transform into the magnificent creatures they are destined to be. Just like humans, lion cubs also go through a rigorous learning process to grow into capable adults. The journey of a cub to a lion is a testament to the beauty and brutality of nature, a stark reminder of the circle of life that rules the animal kingdom. What does the day-to-day life of a lion in the wild look like? Let's delve into the regal existence of these magnificent creatures. In the vast savanna, the sun peaks over the horizon, and the lion, the quintessential symbol of strength and courage, begins its day. A mature lion's life is a tapestry of routine and unpredictability, woven together by the threads of survival. The lifeblood of the lion's existence is hunting. Unlike popular belief, it's often the lionesses, the females of the pride, who are the primary hunters. They work in teams, combining their strength and cunning to bring down large prey like buffaloes, zebras, and sometimes even giraffes. The males, with their impressive manes and daunting stature, are typically responsible for protecting the pride's territory from other males. The social structure of a lion pride is fascinating. A pride can consist of anywhere from 3 to 30 lions, with a complex hierarchy. At the top are the dominant males, followed by the lionesses and their cubs. Male lions often form coalitions, usually with their brothers, to take over and maintain control of a pride. The dynamics within a pride are intricate and sometimes brutal. When a new coalition of males takes over a pride, they often kill any existing cubs, a harsh reality of life in the wild. This ensures that the new ruler's genes are passed on, as lionesses will not mate while they're nursing cubs. Lions also play a crucial role in their ecosystem. As apex predators, they help control the population of herbivores, ensuring a balance in nature. However, a lion's life isn't all about dominance and survival. These majestic creatures also have a softer side. They are social animals, often seen grooming each other, playing with their cubs, or simply enjoying a lazy afternoon nap in the shade. Life in the wild is far from easy, even for the king of the jungle. Yet, every day these magnificent creatures rise to face the challenges of survival with grace, strength, and a roar that echoes across the plains. What threats does the king of the jungle face in its own kingdom? In the untamed wilds, even the majestic lion, the proclaimed king of the jungle, isn't immune to threats. It's a constant battle for survival, a dance with danger that begins the moment a cub opens its eyes to the world and doesn't cease until the lion draws its last breath. One of the most significant threats to these regal beasts is human encroachment. As our cities expand, we're pushing further into their territories, reducing the lion's natural habitat. This encroachment not only limits their hunting grounds, but also brings them in closer contact with humans, often leading to deadly conflicts. Another human-induced threat is poaching. Despite being illegal, poaching is a significant issue in many parts of the world. These majestic creatures are hunted for their skin, bones, and other body parts, which are sold on the black market for their perceived medicinal properties or as trophies. This uncontrolled hunting has led to a significant decline in lion populations in some regions. Climate change, a more insidious threat, is also affecting the king of the jungle. Variations in weather patterns can lead to changes in the availability of prey. Droughts can cause water sources to dry up, forcing lions to travel greater distances in search of water and food. This not only increases the energy they expend, but also exposes them to new territories and potentially new threats. Infectious diseases too pose a considerable risk. Diseases such as canine distemper and feline immunodeficiency virus can decimate entire prides, leaving the few survivors vulnerable to other threats. In the face of these challenges, the king of the jungle must adapt or risk losing its throne. Conservation efforts are now more important than ever to help ensure the survival of these magnificent creatures. The king of the jungle faces many challenges in its reign, both from within and outside its kingdom. How does the journey of the lion, the king of the jungle, come to an end? You might wonder. Like all living creatures, lions too are part of the great ever-turning wheel of existence, the circle of life. The average lion lives a life of about 12 to 15 years in the wild. However, this is no leisurely retirement. The lion's advanced years are often marked by the harsh reality of nature's unforgiving law, survival of the fittest. As lions age, they lose their strength and vitality, making it harder for them to hunt and protect their territory. This decline is not unnoticed by the pride or by rival lions. Often older lions are challenged and ousted from their own prides, the families they spent their whole lives building and protecting. This is a rather harsh twist in the lives of these majestic creatures. Once they were the rulers, the ones who roared and the whole savannah trembled. Now they are the outcasts, left to fend for themselves in the twilight of their lives. Yet, this is the way of the wild, the way of the lion. Their final days are usually spent in solitude, away from the prides they once led. The once mighty roar is now but a whisper in the wind. Their bodies bear the scars of many battles, each telling a story of survival, of a life lived in all its raw intensity. These lions, even in their final moments, are a testament to the fierce beauty and harsh reality of the circle of life. So, the life of a lion, the king of the jungle, is a cycle of birth, growth, survival, and eventually death, a true embodiment of the circle of life. Their journey is a powerful reminder that even in the face of inevitability, life persists, life endures, and life, in all its brutal and beautiful forms, continues to turn the wheel of existence.